This week's Torah is Mנחem, נחom. This week's Parshas Bo. I was in BRS this week, otherwise known as Boca Raton Synagogue, and someone came over to me, asked me my name, asked me where I'm from, and he said to me a fascinating story. He said he was in Paris a few weeks ago, and he had a crazy deal that had to be done. I don't think he was trying to show me that he was rich or anything. He was just telling me random. He had a crazy business deal, whatever was happening. He couldn't sleep at night for 3 months straight. And finally he did the deal. He signed the deal. Everything was perfect. He signed into one of the most expensive hotels in Paris. I'm not sure what it's called. I heard it was near the Louvre, he told me. That's all I know. And he said to me, he was going to sleep, and while he was laying in bed, he thought to himself, look at how much tzedakah I could do. Look how much I could do. I could do everything right now. Everything I want, I could do. I have money, right? Everyone says money doesn't make you happy. Some people say it does, some people it doesn't. He was just telling me he can do whatever he wants. And he specifically said the tzedakah. He said he fell asleep at 2 a.m. All of a sudden, he hears a bang on the door. Freaking out, doesn't know what it is. Gets on his glasses, gets up, doesn't get dressed, just puts on a pair of shorts and an undershirt. He goes to the front, and he sees there's a rabbi there. He's wondering who in the world, what's going on over here? It was his rabbi from first grade. His rabbi from first grade comes to his door. He said, I heard you signed on the deal. He's like, yeah. He's like, can I come in and speak to you? He says, fine. His rabbi comes over to him. We need tzedakah for this, and this. That moment, he sat down and wrote him a $100,000 check on the spot. So the rabbi gave him a bracha. He said, thank you so much. He's about to leave, and he said, can I ask, with all due respect, but why at 2 in the morning? Why are you coming to me at 2 in the morning? Come to me tomorrow morning. I'll give you the same thing. Why are you waking me up at 2 in the morning? He's like, I'll tell you a lesson for life. That automatically, right now, you have the deal that you just made is full profit. The whole deal is full profit. But once tomorrow comes and you're going to invest, you're doing everything, it's not full profit. You're going to give me less, or you won't even give. That's why I came to you at this time. The guy left and he went back to sleep. That was the story. This is what happened in the Parsha. Pare was immune. He was immune to just not listening to the Yidden, not seeing Hashem. Or if he saw Hashem, didn't believe it. After the 10 Makas, Pare didn't, in his eyes, he was like, oh, it's nothing, it's nothing. He didn't realize his whole kingdom was all built by Yosef. Yosef was behind everything. His whole big kingdom was built by Yosef. And what happened? It got destroyed. After 10 Makas, then the Yam Suf, everything was fully gone. And that is the full lessons. We go through day in life. You have this guy, most Jewish people, it's facts. They go through their day in life, they make money. They don't think it's from Hashem. They think it's all from, oh, this is me. I made this money. What do you mean? I signed that big deal over there in Miami under Harding. I signed that. On Collins on that thing. I don't want to say this guy's name. He was telling me once that a few years ago that he was the same thing. He came over to me, started talking to me, and he was just randomly asking me if I want to buy a house for some reason. I think he realized that I'm not gonna, but he was just telling me about his whole business, and I didn't want to tell him, but he tried bragging to me and everything. I don't want to tell him, first of all, I'm not a business guy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Second of all, you're bragging about this money. Do you realize that it comes from Hashem? Everything is from Hashem. That's all you have to know. And when you make money, of course you're going to give tzedakah and everything, but the next day, just remember, it's not going to be a full profit, but you can still give the exact same amount of tzedakah. Have an amazing Shabbos.